You know, I want to bring on one more great example of a customer that's transforming their business with technology, because this is where it really becomes totally real and transparent. So let's play a short video, and then we'll have another conversation.
Kelly Roofing was started in 1972 by my father, Joe Kelly. We service the Southwest Florida area. Staying local allows us to build nice, strong relationships with each one of our customers. We're deeply passionate about the customer opinion of how we do. We love creating raving fans and cheerleaders that go and spread the word about Kelly Roofing and the experience they had with us. By using technology, we can ensure that the customer receives the experience that they expected to receive. We wanted our team to be faster at what they were doing so they had more time to spend with the customer. So we started looking for software that would allow us to manage our business and our customer relations much better. And that's when we found Microsoft Dynamics CRM Online. CRM Online has allowed us to focus on our customers, make our people happy, and improve our business.
Well, Ken, welcome. Please, everybody, welcome Ken Kelly from Kelly Roofing. Now, I do know that it is St. Paddy's Day. I mentioned it earlier, but I noticed you even have a shamrock on your logo. That's a little bit excessive, just for today.
It's every day for us.
You know, I bet when people hear roofing company, they don't really think about cutting-edge technology. So what motivated you to make that transformation?
Sure, not traditionally do you think a roofer is going to be so techie, if you will, but we realized as many small businesses start to grow, they get a great foundation, a base, and they reach a certain point where they know they can take this and make it bigger. And we kept hitting a wall. It seemed like the process we were trying to deliver fell short. Customers started to complain whenever we started growing past a certain point. And I knew we needed software to help us keep everything under control, to ensure that the processes that we have are delivered to every customer, and so they receive the level of service that they expect from us.
Now, that's very important. And so talking about the customer then, how has that modernization of technology affected the experience that you can now deliver to the customer?
So it's pretty neat. Being a very small company in a small territory, we get comments almost on a weekly basis that they perceive us as a national organization. They just really don't realize, because there's so much professionalism behind what we do, they don't realize that we're just a small family, local, hometown business.
And I know that you were telling me that not only being able to grow, but it's also had an impact on being able to contain costs as well.
That's true. We have now in the last 3 years doubled our revenue, and we haven't needed to add anyone on the office staff to help administer the level of projects that we have now.
And that's so totally important. And what about for you personally? How has it changed your kind of world?
So as the president of a business, ultimately the responsibility falls all on me to make sure that we deliver to our customers. And having a robust software that has alerts and keeps everyone in line throughout our process really helps me manage the business and frees up time.
You know, time is very important, and I know that you're a busy guy, because I know not only you're running this particular company, but you've got a lot of external interests as well.
Sure, yes, so I'm an avid pilot, and I actually fly for Life Flight, Mercy Flight, and Angel Flight. We provide transportation for those in medical need who can't afford to get where they're going. And then also, I'm on the board of a project called Hope Contained, a very exciting venture where we're taking recycled shipping containers and converting them to homes for developing nations. And how I got into that was I designed the roof system for that unit.
That's a brilliant thing, and I also know a personal story here. You were telling me you met your fiancée on one of these life flights. You know, that's quite a pickup line, but it's also quite a ways to go to meet someone.
Well, she's very impressive as well. She works in the realm of transplant, and I actually flew a patient to her transplant center. So me and my pilot jacket, her in her lab coat, I guess we just hit it off.
Okay. Everybody loves a person in uniform. You know, like so many small, medium businesses coming back to the business angle, you seem to have gone all in on the cloud. Why did you do that?
So we're a very mobile company. As you can imagine, we're always out in the field working on homes and businesses, and we just couldn't be tied to the office. So mobile was very important to us. We use it on all devices, phones, tablets, computers. We have laptops in all of our trucks, and everyone carries a device, even our crews. And it helps us to keep that moving. Give an example. This is kind of fun. So if our estimator was to go out and give an estimate at a home, if they won the job right on the spot, they just simply convert the opportunity to one, and the office automatically gets triggered notifications to start preparing that project for production. They're not rolling out of the driveway before the customer is getting a call saying, hey, by the way, your scheduled date is X, and they are so impressed with that level of communication because we use the cloud. All of the files, photos, anything that we needed for that job in order to accomplish it correctly has already been uploaded to the cloud. The office has it, and they're immediately logging it in, ready for production.
I think that is really important. I think all of us have had that experience where we bring someone in to do some home repair, renovations, whatever, and then as they're leaving, we're kind of wondering, you know, is it going to happen? Will it happen on time, etc.? So that must give your customers so much confidence.
It certainly does. And what's neat is you can set clear expectations up front through the automated communications, whether it is email, text message, or even old school. People just like a phone call. But the system reminds us, hey, this is a customer who prefers phone calls. You need to make this phone call at this time. And they are always comfortable throughout the entire process.
That's brilliant. So again, you know, while you're here, we'll put you on the spot. What advice would you give to other businesses that are thinking about this kind of transformation, particularly in the area of that customer experience?
Sure. So we learn best from our mistakes. So here's a few that I hope that others don't have to make like I did. Number one is you don't really know your business. At least you think you do, but the way you want your business to run and the way that your employees are actually doing it are usually two different things. So what we did is we gave all of our employees a stack of Post-it notes, real old school, and we said, write down everything you do throughout the day. And we took those Post-it notes and we lined them up what we call the customer journey. We took out anything that we felt wasn't adding value to either the customer or the organization, and then we also tagged anything that could be automated and done through the system automatically. And I'll tell you, it was really cool to, one, get buy-in from our employees, but then also to be able to streamline our entire process and save a lot of time and ensure that we're delivering that same level of satisfaction to our customers. Another thing I would suggest is when you find a partner, understand that your partner is going to bring to the table world-class business principles. However, you yourself are unique because your business is successful because you're different. Although you are going to bring these world-class principles into your organization, don't get fit into a can. Keep that uniqueness. Make sure you stay different because that's ultimately what made you successful.
And that really is your competitive advantage, I think.
Agreed.
Right there. So thank you so much, Ken. I really appreciate you being here. Great story, compelling success, and a great partnership.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Wayne.
Thank you. You know, it's just great to see a company like Kelly Roofing taking on that kind of challenge of modernizing their business and obviously succeeding very well. Before I was talking to Ken, I just loved one of the things that he said, which was a bit of a challenge to us all. He said, if a roofing company can do this, any company can. So please take up the challenge.